Watch Dogs Legion. Imagine a game where chaos is your best friend, and the whole city is your playground. That's Watch Dogs Legion for you. Now, I know some of you might have heard mixed reviews, but trust me, the action in this game? It's next level. Picture this. You're in futuristic London, where you can hack literally anything, cars, drones, traffic lights, you name it. And the best part? You don't play as just one hero. You can recruit anyone. Want a construction worker who smacks enemies with a wrench? Done. Or maybe a spy with a silenced pistol and a getaway car? You got it. Even a grandma who secretly knows Kung Fu? Oh yeah, that's possible. The combat is where it shines. Imagine being in a firefight, hacking enemy drones mid-battle, and then pulling off insane melee takedowns that feel straight out of an action movie. The game lets you mix stealth and chaos however you like. One moment you're sneaking around like a ghost, and the next you're blowing up cars with a hack spider-bot. So, if you love games where the possibilities are endless, Watch Dogs Legion will have you hooked. Try it and unleash the chaos. Splinter Cell Conviction.
If you don't want to deal with enemy reinforcements.
Imagine being a shadow that strikes fear into your enemies, a ghost who takes down targets with style. That's exactly what Splinter Cell Conviction is all about. In this game, you're Sam Fisher, a man on a mission and ready to do whatever it takes. But unlike the older games in the series, Conviction cranks up the action. It's not just about sneaking around, it's about taking down enemies with precision and making every move count. And let's talk about the mark and execute system. This feature is pure genius. You mark your targets, press a button, and bam, Sam takes them out in one seamless motion. It's like watching an action movie where you control every epic scene. The combat is raw, the takedowns are brutal, and the pace keeps you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're breaking necks up close or using gadgets to outsmart your enemies, every moment is pure adrenaline. Yes, the graphics are a bit dated, but who cares when the gameplay is this good? Splinter Cell Conviction isn't just a game, it's a full-on action experience that'll make you feel unstoppable. Ready to step into the shadows? Hitman 3. What if I told you that being the ultimate assassin isn't about just running and gunning? Welcome to Hitman 3, where every mission feels like solving a deadly puzzle, and you're the one holding all the pieces. You play as Agent 47, the smooth, sharp-dressed assassin who can turn anything into a weapon. A banana? Sure. A random wrench lying around? Why not? But here's the kicker. Hitman 3 doesn't just let you kill, it makes you think. You're not just sneaking around. You're blending into crowds, stealing disguises, and setting up traps that make your enemies look like they had the worst day ever. The missions are a playground for creativity. Maybe you slip poison into someone's drink, or you drop a chandelier at just the right moment. Or if you're feeling bold, you ditch the stealth and go full John Wick. It's up to you. And the thrill? It's unmatched. Every step feels calculated, every move like a masterpiece. Hitman 3 isn't just a game. It's your ticket to becoming the most dangerous ghost in the room. So, are you ready to suit up and take the challenge?
So heavy. My life in your hands right now.
Yep.
Blast your delts.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done. 2 targets remain.
Max Payne 3. Picture this, a man haunted by his past, outnumbered, outgunned, but refusing to back down. That's Max Payne, and Max Payne 3 throws you right into the chaos of his world. This game isn't just about shooting, it's about shooting with style. Every dive, every roll, every slow-motion bullet feels like a scene ripped straight from an action movie. The iconic bullet time mechanic? It's not just a gimmick, it's your lifeline. You'll be dodging bullets, taking down enemies with pinpoint precision, and looking like an absolute legend while doing it. What makes Max Payne 3 stand out is its grit. The story is dark, emotional, and keeps you hooked till the very end. Max isn't your typical hero. He's broken, battered, and fueled by a need for vengeance. And the gameplay? It matches that intensity perfectly. Whether you're in the middle of a chaotic nightclub shootout or gunning down enemies on rooftops, every moment feels raw and cinematic. Sure, the graphics might not be cutting edge anymore, but trust me, the gameplay more than makes up for it. If you haven't experienced this masterpiece yet, you're seriously missing out. Ready to step into Max's shoes and take on the world?
Agora tu pegou em merda, neguinho!
Call of Duty,
This is the immediate
Modern
future.
Warfare 2.
Step away from the gate.
If there's one game that redefined military shooters, it's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. From the moment you step into the boots of elite soldiers, it's a non-stop adrenaline rush that keeps you glued to your screen. Let's talk about the campaign. This isn't just a war story. It's a blockbuster experience. You'll infiltrate snowy enemy bases, engage in heart-pounding firefights in urban streets, and take on covert missions that make you feel like a real special ops agent. Remember No Russian? That mission alone shook the entire gaming world. It's intense, controversial, and unforgettable. And the multiplayer? Oh, it's a whole other level. Whether you're dominating in classic maps like Rust or sniping from long distances in Afghan, the variety is endless. The kill streak rewards? Pure satisfaction. Calling in a Predator missile or an AC-130 feels like wielding unmatched power. But what really makes Modern Warfare 2 a legend is its balance of action, strategy, and cinematic moments. Every second feels like you're in the middle of an action movie, and it's impossible to stop at just one mission. If you've never played this masterpiece, what are you waiting for? Time to lock and load. It's go time.
Why now?
That asshole with the mask and the other leprechaun.
They're Irish. I told you that.
Right. One of those dudes with skirts.
Come on, no. Coast, all clear. Appears to be.
Sifu. Ever dreamed of being in your own kung fu movie? Well, Sifu isn't just a game. It's a martial arts masterpiece that makes you feel like an unstoppable warrior. The story is simple but powerful. You're out for revenge against the 5 assassins who destroyed your family. But here's the twist. Every time you die, you age. You come back stronger, but your life is ticking away. It's like your life bar and time are the same thing, adding a layer of pressure to every punch and kick. The combat? Oh, it's brutal, fast, and insanely satisfying. Each fight is like a puzzle. You can't just button mash. You need to parry, dodge, and time your moves perfectly. Use the environment around you to your advantage. Throw bottles, kick tables, or just deliver that one perfect combo to take someone down. And the levels? They're a work of art. You'll fight in a neon-lit nightclub, a quiet snowy village, and more, each with its own vibe and challenges. The transition scenes feel like something straight out of a martial arts movie. It's cinematic perfection. The best part? The sense of accomplishment. Beating a tough boss after failing again and again feels amazing. It's tough, it's fair, and it pushes you to be better with every fight. So, are you ready to test your skills and master Kung Fu? Because in Sifu, every fight is a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to revenge.
This part of the club's off limits.
Metal Gear Solid series.
Barracks. The target is somewhere inside that outpost.
Stealth, action, and mind-blowing twists. Welcome to the Metal Gear Solid series, the ultimate mix of espionage and storytelling. This isn't just a game. It's a saga that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. You play as legendary soldier Solid Snake, sneaking into enemy bases, taking down threats, and unraveling conspiracies that go deeper than you'd expect. But here's the twist. Brute force won't save you here. It's all about stealth. Hiding in boxes, sneaking past guards, and outsmarting the enemy. It's like playing chess in an action movie. The boss fights? They're iconic. Each one is a unique challenge. From fighting a sniper in a massive forest to taking on a psychic enemy who can read your mind literally. It's not just about weapons. It's about strategy and creativity. And the story? Oh, it's packed with emotion, betrayal, and some jaw-dropping moments that'll make you question everything. Add to that the cinematic cutscenes and unforgettable characters like Revolver Ocelot and Big Boss. And you've got a masterpiece. Whether it's sneaking through high-tech facilities, piloting a walking tank, or stopping a global war, Metal Gear Solid delivers it all. This is more than a game, it's a legacy. So, are you ready to test your stealth skills and dive into one of gaming's greatest stories? Because in Metal Gear Solid, every move you make could change everything.
Подожди, не стреляй.
Кто-нибудь снимите меня!
The Last of Us Part 1. In a world where survival is everything, The Last of Us Part 1 takes you on a brutal journey through a post-apocalyptic nightmare. This isn't just about fighting zombies, it's about fighting for your humanity. You play as Joel, a grizzled survivor, trying to protect Ellie, a young girl who might just hold the key to saving the world. But it's not just about battling infected. It's about the emotional connections you form, the heartbreak, and the hard choices that make you question what's right and what's wrong. The combat is raw and intense. Whether you're sneaking past a group of clickers or fighting off raiders, every encounter is filled with tension. Ammo is scarce, so every shot counts. The brutal close combat, the real emotions, and the terrifying infected make every moment feel personal. And the story, wow! The Last of Us isn't just a game, it's an experience. It's a tale of love, loss, and survival in the most unpredictable of worlds. Every step you take feels heavy, like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The relationship between Joel and Ellie is one of the most powerful in gaming history. This is more than just shooting zombies. It's about the moments that make you feel alive, even in a world that's falling apart. If you want a game that hits you right in the heart, The Last of Us Part 1 will deliver again and again. So, gear up. It's not just about surviving. It's about living.
Hmm.